Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Gina Tina Talley here. Today is June 24th, 2022. Mamma mia. This is 6 months into the 2022 already. I don't know what's going on, but it's flying by. I don't know how you feel. But snap out of stupid session. Just this past 2 weeks weighing heavily on my heart. I was watching The View last week and they were talking about um, the January 6th hearings. And I guess after that happened, the person who does the tours at the government building, this is the house where they raided January 6th, and the guy who gives tours, they interviewed him or interrogated him, whatever they did. He spun his story 3 or 4 or 5 times until he got to, yes, he did, just the kids, then the people with the family, and blah, 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 blah. Anywho, they had the camera, they had the video of the man taking pictures of all the officials' offices and things on the walls. And, yeah, it seemed sketchy. So while I was watching that, the first thing that came to my mind is one, why do we need to give tours to our government buildings? I would like to know what other country does this. And of course, I think of all the countries in Asia. I'd like to see where the lines are for those tours and their government buildings. Sure. And to take a picture inside a government building, that shouldn't even be allowed. I don't think, I think that we have our freedoms and we want to be amicable and friendly and open. And nobody needs to be in the government building unless you're a government official. Just like I talk about um, militant style uh, ammunition, artillery, whatever the hell. Nobody needs it unless you're in the army or you're in the military. There is no need. And whatever happened with the law yesterday that was overturned or changed by the Supreme Court, um, how you think you made anything better for the state of New York? You actually went polar opposite of what the world is trying to do to protect ourselves and our children. There used to be a need to explain why you need a handgun, and thank God the law was over 21, and um, you can carry a rifle or a hunting gun openly. But where you think you made progress for America, you dropped the ball. I mean, I'm not understanding what logic you people are using in the Supreme Court to say, yeah, let's give everybody the right to. So you want the OK Corral? You want people to kill each other because that's a message that you're sending. You may not. You may think you're fooling people, and you may be fooling people. And the biggest party that should be greatly concerned for this law is law enforcement, because these are the people that have to serve and protect cities, towns, states at every different level. And when they're outnumbered in artillery or ammunition by the bad people, how the hell are they supposed to do their job? So I think you need to reconsider. And excuse me, I also think we need to, like I said, we need to reconsider this lifetime sentence that people get to serve in our government official seat. The president serves 8 years. I don't think anybody is above the president's stature in the United States of America. I think that we, the people, need to have the House and the Senate get together and start changing laws and making amendments to the Constitution that are beneficial for 2022. We're not going to just throw out the bathwater with the baby, so to say, but we need to be in the times. Education, the internet system, laws need to be changed to serve and protect citizens in the United States of America. And I don't see who on the Supreme Court justice thought that was going to be a plus in protecting children from getting shot in our schools and just people getting shot in general when they just maybe get pissed off because, they're having a bad day or, they're cramping. They're going to just shoot people. Where is that beneficial? What progress are you making? Because you really made no progress. You actually made a setback. And the blood of people that get hurt from yesterday forward because of the law that you made, their blood is on your hands. You should be held accountable. Anyway, that is just one big thing because you don't, I heard people talk about this since May, preachers and pastors, and even in the secular world and non secular world. You don't see this stuff happening in other countries. They will take your ass out. There will be no overthrowing of the government unless the nation is completely upside down. Let me see that happen in North Korea and China and Japan. I would love to see that happen. They would, and the president wouldn't lead them. When you have a leader of your country who is instilling hate, who did some good things, but his ignorance and lack of respect and maturity messed that all up for him. And he should also be held accountable. And if not now, everyone's going to be held accountable. All of us, whatever you call yourself, it doesn't matter. But and the fact that they were playing the tapes of all these people who were part of this January 6th invasion bombardment into the White House and the vandalism and the murder and the killing and all the horrible things, that's disgusting things that took place in the United States of America. And they say that they were looking for Mike Pence and Nancy Pelosi, and they were going to hurt them or kill them and put a hurt on them and drag them out by their hair. Every single person who went and did what they did on January 6th should be charged with attempted murder. Because to fathom the thought that, what, God forbid, they did find those people, would they have really killed them? Listen, America, shut down my government buildings. I say mine because we are the people, United States of America. Shut down the government buildings. There should be no tours. Nobody needs to tour our government buildings. Have a virtual tour. Look at it online. Get your freaking brains. It's not even brains, it's common sense. Lock it down. Nobody belongs in the White House. Nobody belongs in the House. Nobody belongs in the Capitol. Nobody belongs in the Pentagon unless you work there. Period. End of story. This ain't rocket science. Today, another law. You know, we're trying to keep people alive, and now today, Roe versus Wade has been overturned by the Supreme Court. I'm not real sure what the Supreme Court is doing, the Supreme Court House. They're just coming up with things that they want to change, and it needs to be beneficial for the whole of the country. And allowing people to have more access and allow them freedom to carry more guns is not helping America. It's not helping us prosper and provide. And nobody can fight with their damn fists. They're freaking pussies. You got to go to your car and get a gun and shoot somebody because they said something. What the hell? When did you make anything better? I hope you think about it. I'm going to try to get this video to you because you really need to use your noodles, people. I'm not real sure what your thought process is. Giving access to more guns is not the answer. The law enforcement should have guns and the military people. That's it, especially semi-automatic rifles. You want a handgun in your house to protect your family? The right to bear arms? Mazel tov. You want a shotgun or whatever you call them, a rifle to go hunt? Fine, because that's what I said last time. The only reason a gun is made is to hurt or maim people. That is its ultimate purpose. There is no other secondary. That's black and white. So Roe versus Wade, we can't keep murdering babies. We can't make it a baby when we want to keep it and then call it a blob of flesh when we don't want to keep it. Yes, there's a whole bunch of circumstances that surround all those laws, but they're talking about coming into people's houses and check their apps and their phones and what pharmaceuticals they use in their house. People wake up, America, snap out of stupid. They're trying to take our rights away. That you think Donald Trump wanted to be like Hitler and or Kim Jong Un? Wake up, America. We need to snap out of stupid. Know your rights. Start learning your laws in your state and your cities and your in the country. And when we have election, who are we putting in there? Who are we having represent us? And if they get in there and we don't like it, we have the authority to get them the hell out of there. Nobody's coming into my house to check in my pharmacy cabinets. I'm telling you, people. Hello, America. Common sense, just common sense. Um, just shut it down. I think that there's going to be hate in the world. Hate has been around since the beginning of time. God knows, God sees, He made it, He created it. He knows the beginning, the end, and the middle. No one hides from God. We're all going to be held accountable. Um, you know, no, we should not be aborting children, but yet now they want to take away contraception. Well, isn't that defeating the purpose of helping women aid themselves in taking the proper responsibility actions to not getting pregnant, to not have to result in abortion? And I don't understand that people keep saying in the media that the majority of people, women who are having abortions are women who have babies, children already, and they can't afford to have another child. Well, again, one, there's contraception, there's sterility, getting your tubes tied, you and your husband, whatever the case may be. Um, how can you look into your baby's eyes and kill a baby that you have in your body? And you have two babies. You know that's not just a blob of flesh. From the moment you know that that egg has been fertilized, it is a child. It is we were all there. That's how we all got here, people. Hello, America. So, you know, yeah, there's a lot of bad things that happen in the world, and we have to figure things out to go the right way, because when we're out of God's will, our country's going to crumble. A house divided will not stand. And God is separating the wheat from the chaff and exposing the wolves in sheep's clothing in church, state, government, law enforcement, education, science, and medicine. The list continues to get longer. Get up. I implore our government. I don't give a crap if you're a Democrat or Republican. What you think you're doing behind closed doors that nobody knows, they know. We know. God knows. You'll be exposed. You may scoff. Please don't scoff at God. Please don't say there is no God. Please don't mock God. That's a very bad thing to do. This life that we've been given in this world is amazing, and it's a gift. And we're not treating it accordingly the way God wants us to. Um, I didn't write it, but you can read it. Snap out of America, snap out of stupid America, please. Use your common sense. I'm imploring the government from here on, Mr. Biden, our president of the United States, you need to stop from this moment on. There should be nobody gets tours of any of our government buildings. If you don't work there, you don't belong in there. There's no reason. There truly is no reason. Um, you know, I don't look at anything that happened yesterday or today as a victory. I think that it's sad that we're in this place, and it's gotten so far out of control. And I looked at so many young women's faces out there picketing pro and anti. And I wonder if they have children or plan on having children. And to think about the women that I have known in my life who have had abortions, and the repercussions and the mental angst that it had on them years later. um, it's almost torture. The when you come to the realization of what you've done, and There's a reason why, like they said, they won't give you a sonogram when you go into Planned Parenthood or wherever, when you're going to potentially plan on having an abortion, unless you're getting the abortion, they won't give you a sonogram because they fear that when you see that baby, because when you're 3.5 months pregnant, it is formed. It's a third formed. And fingers, toes, the outline of the body. I believe the heart is there 3.5 months into a pregnancy. So they don't want you to see that because then you become attached. How anybody could do that job and live with themselves day in and day out and go home and take care of their family or whatever their life construct is and think about all the people that came through those doors and what happened and what was done to that body, those two bodies. I don't know. Um, I don't know how I don't know how you, I don't know how one copes. I don't know how one justifies the righteousness of those actions. But I pray for you. I pray for our country. I pray for everything every day. And I, I, I don't understand God's long suffering. I don't understand God's patience because Jesus is coming back. Read the Holy Bible. Read the Bible. Read the Holy Bible. Jesus. It's called the Gospel, the Good News. Just read your Bible. And if you don't know where to start at Proverbs 3:5. If you need a Bible, Gina Natalia at Facebook. Um, I'm not going to talk about me right now because this is about our country, and this is about. I'm gonna I'm gonna even start a petition today, actually, to ban all tours into our government buildings. It's not rocket science. Um, there should be no tours in our government building. Um, and that's like low level stuff. That's just like low level. What is the reasoning for bringing the everyday public into arenas where there really is no warranting for me to want to come into the government building or the White House? I don't care. You know, anyway, um, and we need to really start to deep root research on the people that we're putting in those government because what they do pay him to give the tour to the people who was able to give intel on the ins and outs of the building and the cop who died during that. That's called murder. You're a murderer. All of you are murderers. You're all held accountable, and they should all be held with attempted murder charges. That was despicable. That was a sad day. I thought 9/11 was bad. That was just God help us. Anyway, um, that's it for right now. Snap out of stupid. That's my less than 20 minutes. I want to keep it short and sweet. Think about it. Just think about what I say. Just write it down and think about it. To just ponder it. You know, we're such in a rush and a hustle and a bustle on our damn freaking cell phones. You're a prisoner to our cell phones. Put the damn phone down and look it to your right and look it to your left. Look up and look down for a minute, damn it. Um, think about it. Think about stuff. Use your brains. Google is not the only place for research, although it's quick, but still. Um, God bless you all. May God have mercy on your souls. And Gina Tina Tally, it's not bad as stupid America. Pray for your enemies. Don't forget to pray for your enemies. God said so. Um, faith, hope, and love will overcome. The light is going to win. Good will win. This is not a movie. Goodness will win. The light will be brought into the darkness. And there's a lot of darkness and a lot of people who are in darkness. And I pray for you every day, and I pray that God comes beside you in your time of need. Know that you are never alone. And when you pray for your enemies, I know that you're disgusted and hurt and sick to your stomach. But I'm telling you, God will bring you peace and heal your heart. And you pray for them because Jesus asked us to. And when you have a love relationship with someone that you want to make happy, you do what they ask of you. And it's not easy in the beginning, but if we want to be faithful to God, then we need to heed what he says because he knows it's good for our soul. Anyway, June 24th, Gina T. Natali. I'm still on vacation here for the freaking summer. It was smoldering hot in Missouri, Kansas, here at Salvation Auto. And with my brother and her sister-in-law. And you never know if you're looking in the eyes of an angel or a terrorist, but God knows. And the more you know God, the more you will know who you're looking into the eyes of. So peace out. Faith, hope, and love. Pray for your enemies. Just think about these things, man. Just think about the common sense, low level stuff. Layman's terms, not this big highfalutin talk crap. Um, we're wasting our efforts where we could really be making progress. And I implore to you, Supreme Court people, I'm not sure what your angle is. If you want peace in the United States of America, or is someone backing you and you're representing somebody, because what you did to the laws with the gun laws in New York yesterday was feckless. That was that was sheer ignorance. Anyway, peace out. 21 minutes. Keeping it short and sweet. Have a beautiful day.